Cool. My brain was like, Tony's keeping it a secret from me. And he deliberately said that he was keeping it a surprise. What came out recently that Tony would want to not just tell me straight away? Oh, Final Fantasy VIII, duh.
Which is all fair enough.
I thought I was gonna have the pretzels. I just pour myself a glass of blue juice. Let me go grab my glass while you're getting everything set up.
Well, the stream itself is up.
I see that.
Oh, we got a whole bunch of buttons.
Yes, you do.
Okay, so if I click left stick, it'll move the game at 3 times speed. If I click both sticks together, it makes no random battles happen. And if I click right stick, it gives me infinite HP, ATB, and limit break.
So left stick is useful. Clicking both sticks in, you'll eventually be able to get as a feature from Diablos anyway. And then right stick is the I don't want to play Final Fantasy VIII button.
Oh yeah, I need volume. Into the aspect ratio. That's weird.
Well, they really can't.
Well, I mean, they did with the rest of the game.
Oh, you mean the cutscene?
Yeah, the cinematic.
Well, there's a reason for that.
They couldn't fit Squall's giant-ass broom in it.
I was gonna say the reason's probably more like they don't have the original movie files on hand, so what they got is what they got from the PlayStation 1 discs. You can clean up the movie all you want, but a 4x3 fucking video file from the 90s is still gonna be a 4x3 video file from the 90s.
It bothers me how close this song is to fucking Sephiroth's theme.
I mean,
Also, what had to happen to knock Squall's gunblade that far up into the sky during that duel?
I think so for limit break then. I'm thinking how one says limit break in past tense.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is like one of the only, I think, 2 or 3 Final Fantasy games where the main antagonist is female.
Yep.
The other being Final Fantasy 3.
I'll say yes like I actually know anything.
But yeah, the other being Final Fantasy 3 or Final Fantasy 9 if you want to be honest about Kuja's gender.
Kuja's gender is fabulous. Don't take that away from me.
I just realized, I've never noticed that before. Cypher pulled the trigger whenever he got Squall in the face. I never caught that before.
Power of HD.
Yeah, because whenever he brings the gunblade down, you see a spark come out of the chamber. Mm-hmm. So he pulled the trigger.
No, yeah.
How did that not just take Squall's head off? How much does Cypher's gunblade have to suck? If Squall pulled the trigger on his gunblade, he would have taken Cypher's head clean off. My forehead hurts.
Probably because the best I can tell you is that wasn't a deliberately killing blow, at least he wasn't trying to, but shit happens, I don't know.
He slashed him across the face.
And everyone else laughs us off like, fucking hell, would you guys chill out in training? This is the third time this week.
Also, you guys are a bunch of fucking liars. Gunblades never miss. Cypher missed a whole bunch of stabs. But then again, he's using a broadsword defense, so I guess he's already retarded as is.
I was about to say, that's Cypher's own goddamn fault.
I am confirmed, my name is Squealix.
Sad thing is because the stream delay, I'm not sure if you're joking or not.
Why don't you ignore him? He slashed me across the face! He deliberately inflicted a permanent scar upon my face. And you want me to just ignore him?
It makes me mysterious and exotic. Therefore, I submit to you that I deserve to be king of the land.
No, but really though, what kind of... I know this is a military school, but if that blade was maybe like an inch closer to Squall whenever Cypher swung, because he pulled the fucking trigger. Don't tell me that was not intended to be some kind of killing or damn near lethal blow.
Hell, an inch to the right and he would have taken Squall's eye off.
Yeah, he could have easily just blinded Squall outright. It just would have taken a slightly twisted wrist and he would have just blinded Squall right then and there. And we would have had our first Final Fantasy game with a blind protagonist. Before Lightning showed up and just decided to ignore everything. You want to be cool, huh? I got fucking... Well, don't get hurt in the process. I got fucking nearly murdered. I know this is a military school that gives dangerous weapons to minors, but can we at least exert any kind of...
That was all during training. That was a sparring match.
No, that wasn't a sparring match.
Around here it may as well have been. We got a T-Rex over there in the park. You should go take a look.
I forget. I think the only character we can actually name is Squall, right? His injury's not serious. It'll probably leave a scar. His injury's not serious.
I mean...
God, I love being an anime person, because if I was anything closer to realistic in any way, no, that would be a mortal injury.
Hey, just... a little out the front, you'll be fine.
Squall, so we meet again. Who the fuck are you?
Your teacher.
I ain't the fucking teacher.
Oh, wait, no. Wait, no, I thought that was Quistis. No. That...
No, there's Whip Waifu.
I don't even know if you want me to actually comment on it, or... just leave it in the air.
It was Laguna in drag, wasn't it? It was Laguna in a dress.
No, but that's funny. That's a funny concept.
Because you know he'd do it, if given the chance. And no one would question him. No one would look at Laguna in a dress and think that'd be a weird thing for him to do.
To be honest, I thought... I had completely forgot about her entry before Quistis's, because I remember a lot of this game in broad strokes. The specific bits I'll remember as we get to them. Like, I know who that was. But, plot stuff. Walk it off, Pansy.
I'm just happy I get to mock you for being the anime pretty boy that you are, only now you're no longer an anime pretty boy because you have a fucking scar across your face because you were playing tag a little too roughly with that goofball Cypher. I think the best way to react to him giving you a permanent scar across your face with a blade would be to ignore him.
Johnny, you know what the scar is?
A metaphor.
Undeniable proof that he totally owned the slaver.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Quistis, what kind of pose are... I just now realized, Quistis, your legs are weird. Probably the best thing we could have done is paired up, you know, early game one-note Squall with a character who literally just exists to mock the tropes related to this kind of character type. I know Squall gets better later. I always I always remember how people would judge Squall by disc 1.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is...
called by Advent Children.
Yeah. Isn't it weird how that worked out?
Right?
By the way, Jesus Christ, those... I don't think those skirts could get any shorter if they physically tried.
No, wait till you see Selfie.
No, I know about Selfie. How can you not know about Selfie? And they decided, yeah, we could one up that. We can make a skirt even shorter, and thus, oh no! Oh no! You see them, right?
Can you tell who's part of the background and who's an actual model?
And I'm willing to bet in the original game you couldn't actually tell.
Probably not, but like I said, can you guess who's the background and who's the model?
This is going to be fascinating. This is like a whole new story to this game. It actually turns out that Ultimecia is pixelifying everything, and Final Fantasy VIII on PlayStation 1 was actually a warning about what would happen if her plan succeeded. Because Squall was the best looking guy in the area, and we saw what happened to him. That's why he's got the scar. He got it from waking up from that nightmare. Also, I don't know if the stream is reflecting this, but on my TV, I got big old black bars on the left and right side. Those who are not participating and those who failed last week's written test are to remain here in the study hall, where Cypher will proceed to cut all of you in the face, like the bitches you are. Line up. Field exam participants will have free time until the exam, at which point Cypher will also be cutting you in the face. Line up over there. Just to be sure you're in top condition, at least as top as you can be while being cut in the face.
Squall, for being such a go-getter, we're giving you bonus points for already having your face cut.
Yeah, right? Also, get rid of the bandages, you fucking pussy. I don't want to bleed on my papers. Shut up and take the bandages off. It's only a slightly mortal wound. You will live if you just don't bleed everywhere. That's all you gotta do. Stop it.
Look, I know you're still recovering from head trauma, but hey, we're going to a war zone here in about 3 hours, so you better get ready.
Yeah, no, really, though. Oh, and Cypher, do not injure your training partner. Yeah.
Bad.
Oh, yeah, she just Willy Wonka'd him. Okay. Be careful from now on. Really?
Yes.
And his response is slapping the desk. That's it. That's all it was. Yeah. Don't do that. His response is clearly an aggressive action towards Quistis. You know, slapping his desk like that. And she's like, okay, everyone else line up and get your faces cut. Also, why does Cypher get to have a completely different uniform from everybody else? Also, Squall, I need to talk to you about your face.
I mean, as far as I'm aware, all of them have different. All of them can have. Actually, Cypher's actually more or less wearing the uniform under his jacket. But we need to separate him from the rest of the students because, you know, anime laws.
Okay, I can't seem to change the screen. No, that's the thing. That's the other thing. That's the other thing, okay. I can't change the screen at all? It's stuck like this? Oh, that's... I can change it with...
Yeah.
We're trying buttons. Oh, we got movement. Oh, this is janky PS1 as fuck.
If I remember correctly, it's probably something along the lines of D-pad and the analog stick actually lets you move.
No, like, I'm moving the same speed with both of them. Also, he's got freaky long Bayonetta legs going on here.
No, I mean, the D-pad will only let you move in the 4 directions. I think, maybe.
I got another question. Is it just PS1 janky graphics, but why is his jacket so poofy in this game, but every other place I've seen him in every other medium, it's never that poofy? Like the sleeves, specifically the sleeves.
Wow.
Is that just PS1 jank?
I think it's just PS1 jank, yeah. You have to remember his arms. You have to remember his arms have to be represented by like 4 polygons total.
There's no way to change any of it.
Maybe you have to change it from the main menu. Which means we have to wait till we get to a... I think we have to wait till we get to a save point first.
If I remember correctly, these are tutorials up the ass. Hang on, Quistis! Turn on the power and... What a pain.
It does dump a bit on you at first, yeah.
That's great. I can look at my own keyboard and be like, you know what? This is a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna bother. How did those people leave? They were just JPEGs. I saw them. Ooh, that's creepy.
Hey, that's what everyone else did. What are you talking about?
I was gonna go this morning, but Cypher told me this beautiful poem, and I just broke down into tears so hard, I scarred my face. Do you have a good excuse? Yeah! Look at me! No. Clearly, Quistis, you need those glasses for more than just sight, because you have to be blind, because, you know, you're asking me if I have a good reason not to have gone to the Fire Cavern, and considering we encountered each other in the infirmary, you might be able to put two and two together. You're supposed to be the smart one here.
No, Tony, she's asking why you went to the infirmary instead of just casting a fucking cure spell.
Because Squall can't do magic. He's a beat stick. I'll be waiting for you at the front gate bracket. You can also access the bracket study paddle bracket from your bracket your seat bracket. Them stiff PS1 animations. Who are you? I'm so jealous, maybe I should take up that subject too. What? What, face cutting? I would recommend against it. Should anything happen to Instructor Trep, the Treppies will get you back. What?
She's talking about Quistis.
No shit. Alone with Instructor Trep. Did you just slap Skull in the dick? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Go back in there. There's nothing special. Fine, whatever. I'm expecting to interact with just about anything, and then Diablos will just show up out of nowhere. Oh, speaking of, hi Diablos. I could dot you so hard right now. In fact, I'm going to.
Wait, what?
I just dotted Selphie like so hard.
Oh, and what do you mean? Why are you expecting Diablos to show up?
Because it's a PlayStation 1 Final Fantasy game. Did you just come from that class? No, I came from the infirmary where we get face cuts. Is homeroom over?
No, Tony. Tony, don't worry. The Diablos will make himself known. Because you know what else is Final Fantasy, old school Final Fantasy?
What?
They'll hand you a device, Tony, that says, now, whatever you do, Tony, don't hit yourself in the nuts with this. And then wait.
Fair enough. And I'll show you the bracket directory bracket. We're doing this! We're doing this! Oh. But how do you play a card game? Receive 7 cards. Yep. I can't challenge Selphie. What's even the point anymore? Wait, how are we even supposed to play this card game? We don't even have motorcycles to meme upon. And what is a children's card game if not an excuse to meme? That's the directory. Go shove your face in it. I'm gonna go do whatever I'm supposed to do at the fire cavern. Oh, we're just dumping all of it, aren't we? Oh, cool. I'm gonna pretend I can remember all this shit. I want to go to the quad. Let me enter the quad. How do you use this? You slap your face against it until you get a face scar. Dormitory to the
You're just
north.
never letting that go, are you?
No. There aren't too many students who commute. You can rest and change in there. You know, when he says this, it made me think that Squirrel would actually have alternate outfits. West of the North Block is the cafeteria. Always a big rush for hot dogs. You're very used to waiting in line. Otherwise, the chef will slap you in the face with a hot dog, and you will get a face scar. East of the North Block is the parking lot. And take the garden car when the mission comes up. At which point, we remind ourselves that Noctis was not the first guy to run around a fantasy world in a car.
Yeah.
Front gate looking to the south. The quad. There's an event being planned in the quad.
I was about to say, there's rent-a-car services all over the place.
It's the Garden Festival, which is taking place in the quad. I'm planning to be on the committee, even though I don't know where jack shit is or what shit Jack even does. South of the West Block is the infirmary. You'll go there often to get your face scars treated.
I have a feeling we're going to be making a lot of things into running jokes, aren't we?
What's the doctor's name? Dr. Kadawaki. She specializes in face scars.
We're just going to keep doing this, aren't we?
I will for a little while until I get bored of it. This is the training center. It's the only facility open at night. This is important for future events. Do make sure you know that the only thing open at night is the training center. This will come up once, I think.
Pretty much.
It's used for training, and they have real monsters running loose here. Because we really need to just make some children disappear sometimes. And we just can't afford to toss bodies in the river much more, because if we do, the river kind of flows southwards, and we've been tossing a lot of bodies in there, and they've just been kind of like damming up the end of it. So we've been needing to find some ways to get rid of them in an alternate way. So we've just been throwing them in the bodies in the training center, and we just sweep up the bones.
You joke about telling me, but like I said, we actually have a T-Rex in there, and there may or may not be some Malboros in there too.
Yeah, like I said, this isn't really so much a school. This is actually like a level of hell.
Tony, it'd be like a fucking Duel Academy from GX. Just right over there, we have a portal to the Shadow Realm. Feel free to visit whenever you'd like.
This is a massive detention center meant to punish anime tropes. Prove me wrong.
Well, I mean...
Prove to me this is not a massive detention center meant to punish anime tropes. Because every fucking character from 8 is an anime trope. This is not a problem, like, isolated only to Final Fantasy VIII. This props up in other games, too. But I'm saying, 8 is particularly heavy on it, because this is when Nomura was in his prime spite stage. And I am willing to believe that this is actually, like, his subconscious punishing his overactive anime trope-loving ass by creating an entire small city that can fly, that brings together every anime school trope known to man, and feeds them to the fucking T-Rex. And if you can get past the T-Rex, you get your hands on a lamp, which does not contain Robin Williams. It contains Satan. To further punish you for being a fucking trope. That's what this is.
No, but seriously, the headmaster, I think after the training exercise, like, oh, by the way, you found this. Here, you can have it if you want. And the object item description even says, like, save before you open this. It actually tells you.
So that's the thing. If you don't take it seriously, you may end up dead. Just be careful. Yeah, no, really. And if you die, no one will give a shit. Legitimately. Like I got a massive, I was in a fight, a sparring match, we're going to say with the biggest quotes we can physically create with our hands. I got into a sparring match with this guy I really should have just ignored, but I couldn't ignore him. It was probably like the third or fourth time he stabbed me, but I just felt like I couldn't ignore him anymore. And upon doing so, he cut me in the face with a super advanced military weapon that never misses, except when it does, because sometimes the story needs it to miss. And he pulled the trigger on this advanced weapon, which causes it to explode on contact. Somehow, it just hit, like, my vapidness, and the explosion just didn't happen. But as a result, now I had this stylish face scar, and it was entirely my fault. I should have ignored the guy, but the thing is, whenever I informed the disciplinary committee, when I informed the medical staff, their reaction to it was, shame on you for getting hit, you bitch. Get back up. So, yeah, if you die, basically the most that's going to happen is your family's going to get a nice little gift basket. And contained with it is whatever remains of you they could find to ship back to the parents, because we ain't got time for a funeral service. You're in the way now. Unless we can somehow work you into the, if you're going to die in the training center, do it week 1 of every month, because that's where the mystery soup meals come in.
Tony, I want you to play this game through to completion, because, you know what, even if I'm not there to play as your straight man, this is just hilarious to listen to, I gotta tell you.
No, I mean, here's the thing. I went through, at one point in my life, and beat all the Final Fantasies up to 12, minus 11, because I was an MMO at the time. This is before 13 was out. But I went through, and I played through them all. And 8 was the only one I only ever played through once, and it really wasn't me beating it. It was over at Nathan's, there was a house, and then there was Xavier's house next to that one. So there was like 3 houses. The middle one was usually empty, but we had a friend that lived there for a brief time named Chris, and it was his copy of 8 that I played. And I played through the game, but he was basically like safety netting me the entire time. And in the end, because I was so underprepared for fighting the final boss, the only way I could win was by exploiting Rinoa, because she has a loop she can go into with one of her Angelo techniques that makes her invincible permanently. But it only works if she's the only person in the party, and the final boss will flick away party members over the course of the fight. So basically, I was able to lock in that loop and basically make Rinoa completely invincible for the duration of the entire fight. And I just had her do basic attacks the entire time until eventually I won. That is not how I want to actually beat Final Fantasy VIII. I want to actually, without Chris's safety netting me. And by the way, there's no way that unless you literally take the controller away from me, unless you are playing the game for me through certain sections, you won't be doing the same thing as Chris. So I don't mind you like watching me go through the game.
No, I wouldn't do that to you anyway. You know that.
Well, no, yeah, it's literally like he actually played through sections of the game for me.
Nah, fuck that. I mean, firstly, because it's hilarious watching you fuck up sometimes, even if you do it on purpose. Secondly, I also think 8 should be... Funnily enough, 8 is one of those Final Fantasy games where it almost punishes you for trying to speedrun it, or for trying to min-max it. Doing it either extreme, the game feels like it hates you for it on a deeply personal level. If you just kind of play it at a normal RPG pace, it's the most rewarding. Does that make sense?
Well, here's the thing. The game already hates you on a deeply personal level, by default. Because this is the only Final Fantasy game from the main line that opens the game injuring you. Before you can even control Squall, you've already taken critical damage. You had to go to the inn to rest up. You've already had to spend Gil to go to the inn to rest up, because your first encounter was a boss fight that you were not prepared for because you haven't bothered to train up and learn magic. Oh, and by the way, the reason why you haven't bothered to train up and learn magic is because to do so, you have to beat that boss. That's where they get you. But Cypher will not attack you as long as Quistis is in your party because he doesn't want to put a scar on that pretty face. Zell, on the other hand, he will scar his face pretty much all day long with a massive shit-eating grin. Oh yeah, by the way, you can go to the library to learn about face scars. And you already know about the classroom on the second floor. Yep, I remember that one. Good, because I don't. Headmaster's office is located on floor 3. The headmaster is a completely faceless, emotionless, expressionless person until you find out his name is Sid. What's the headmaster's name? Sid. I legitimately thought that was revealed later. Okay. Anything else?
Sid the 8th.
Got it. Are you taking today's seed exam? Where are you off to? Look at him go! Oh, look at him go! Oh yeah, that terrifying notion that there's more than one of these penitentiaries.
There's 3.
Murder! I can't interact with her.
No,
Can I interact with you?
No, but seriously, there are 3 gardens.
The CC group.
Also, there's a save point right over there.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Bunch of card maniacs looking for worthy opponents day and night. You'll find them in the training center, murdering people with cards to find more cards.
I
mean, they take this kind of shit so seriously that during one particular local, someone apparently summoned a turtle, and their response was literally murdering the T-Rex that's over in the training center with their bare hands. Okay, save the game. Why do you need to load up? Wait a minute.
What?
Okay, why? Okay, I understand you want to be authentic as fuck, but my question is... Yeah, why do we gotta do that? Why do we have to load up the memory card? If there's no memory card, though, why do we have to load it up? And it takes the exact same amount of time every time. Even when there's no files.
Well, because it's just the game virtually, like, quickly categorizing everything before showing you. I don't know. I mean,
okay,
a lot of emulated games do that.
Awesome! I beat the game!
It's just part of the experience.
Wait, there's no way to... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright, so yeah, there's no way to change the aspect ratio. That... Okay, that's kind of obnoxious to me.
Shrug. Again, I get it. I agree it's a little obnoxious, but I can see why. I mean, really, who kept the original files for 8 after they shipped the game, right?
Huh. Spoiler, Sophie's gonna be in your party. It is obnoxious because, like, 7 and 9 have corrected aspect ratios.
Like I said, I'm legit wondering that because, you know, 7 or 9 were good enough games to actually keep the source code for.
Okay, so there's no... Okay, circle slows me down. We call it the edge strut. How I enjoy scolding them. What? You're challenging moi? Yes, I'm challenging you. I don't have a fucking clue how to play this game. Let's do this. I'll use this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one.
And let's say you've played Triple Triad before, Tony.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You've played it in 14. It's the exact same game.
Why do all my cards suck?
because it's a beginner pack, so of course they're going to suck.
I don't like
Hey, at
this.
least he's left himself open.
How? Where? How did he leave himself open? Can 5 beat 5?
No, remember, I'm a few seconds behind you.
Oh.
Although playing the match right in the far, on the middle right probably wouldn't be a bad call. Yeah, the Vila.
Yeah, he'll give me the Cactar though. That's what he's gonna do, he's gonna give me the Cactar. Wait, I got a plan. Cactar right there in the middle, take those, and then I drop this right here. And I lose. Bam! Just according to plan. Awesome, let's do it again.
You seriously still don't know how to play, do you?
I make it up as I go. Oh, he doesn't have Cactar this time. I can win. I can win this one.
Yeah, because he chose a different deck, especially after he stole one of your cards.
I don't have any good downs, do I? How am I supposed to win this game?
Trial, error, refining better cards out of items, and fighting the people you can actually beat up until you get better cards.
Game is unwinnable.
But it's like, Tony, this is a card game that expects you to be playing all the way to the end of Disc 3.
Keep dropping.
All the end of Disc... All the end of Disc 4, actually.
Oh yeah, that's right, I remember now. That's why the aspect ratio was like this. I forgot about that. They wanted to include like the speed up thing and whatnot for the game.
Yeah.
And I want control. What? Fuck, I knew I should have taken that art class. I was too busy getting face scars.
That's not what that means, Tony.
Okay, so from what I read, the reason why this game lacks the bigger screen, the bigger ratio, is because when it got stretched out for the better ratio, like the other games did, and they tried to implement the speed up function, it crashed the game every time. They could not figure out how to make it work. Something about how 8 was programmed will not make it scale up and have a speed up option. So they had to decide what would people rather want, the updated aspect ratio or the speed up function.
Speed up.
Yeah. That's eventually what people seemed to settle on was, if you had to choose one, probably take the speed up. You're forgetting your GF. No, I'm not. She's right there in front of me. I call it Whipblade Move. Trophy earned, Quetzalcoatl. Congratulations, you got a thing for free at the beginning of the game. Here's your trophy, you winner, you. Don't worry,
well,
the trophy also has a face scar.
Tony, you also could have gotten Quetzalcoatl and Shiva from interacting with your computer.
A few things to explain before we head on. Girlfriends give us strength. The stronger the girlfriend, the stronger we become. So here's a brief explanation about unjunctioning your girlfriend. Yes, it's a stupid joke. Here we go. Skip.
Seriously?
Yes.
Why?
Because the tutorial for this never made sense to me. It basically dumps a whole bunch of terms and shit on me, and I never remember any of it. I learned this shit from 8 better by doing it rather than watching them, you know, do a fucking Lord of the Rings text dump on me.
It's not that bad. Although, I will still agree with you that it is a lot to dump on you without letting you play a little bit first. The probably should have spaced out the mechanics a little better.
I can draw a scar! Come on! Let me do the draw point thing. I got stuff. I got girlfriends now. Why can't I draw?
Because you don't have the draw command yet.
Why do I not have the draw command yet? Where's Realm? Ooh, this did not age well. Ooh, look at that road. Ooh, I can see the tiles. Yeah, it is a good thing they did not go with the aspect ratio. Holy shit. This is janky PlayStation 1 at its finest. Oh, look at him run! Oh, shit. Mosquitoes! Squall, you still remember? No, I got brain damage. The R1 is the trigger. Pull it just as you strike. Same for the Renzokuken.
You have to actually hit the R1 button as soon as you hit him with your melee attack. It requires actual timing.
Did I do it?
Did you see a big explosion?
No. When you pull the trigger, it doesn't cause an explosion. It causes face scars.
Tony.
Wait, what's the timing? Like, I pull it as the sword is coming down. I guess, is that not the timing?
No, if I'm not going to have to pull it literally as the thing happens, as the attack animation finishes. Like when the thing comes up, I think.
Okay, I got to the trigger there. And then Quizzes' crits for even higher damage, rendering Squall pointless. And he goes over and cries himself a new scar. Let's see if I got this.
Well, again, once you get the timing that prevents the Renzokuken, you can do that 60-some damage consistently. At the hit of 255, you're not missing.
What is their timing, son? Also, can I do the R1 trigger for everybody, or is it just him?
Just Squall.
Okay, now when I press R1, do I have to hold it, or just press it?
I think you press it.
Even the forests are tiled!
Yeah.
That's amazing! Look at that blocky-ass forest! Oh, it ate me. Don't you? Girlfriend. You can have Quetzy, and... There's draw! Now I know how to draw. Magic. Draw. Done. You get Shiva, because you're a girl, therefore you'll have a girl. Wait. Does Squall solo the Ifrit thing? Or does Quistis come with him?
Quistis come with, why?
Okay. For some reason, in my head, I was thinking that Quistis actually like stays at the entrance, and like Squall had to solo it. There we go. There's how it should be. It should be draw a magic girlfriend. Draw your magical girlfriend. That's how it should be. My girlfriend is a snake. Skip. Draw that. Stuck it.
Okay, I'm reading it on my own quick. It says you want to hit the R1 button right when it makes the splash sound. Oh, thank you.
Take all the fires. This is how we grind. At 3 times speed.
Here's the shit I was telling you about.
What's that?
You don't have to grind all 99 fires right now. You know that, right?
Watch me do it anyway.
Oh, I'm watching.
This is not like I don't want to do it. We're here high speed firing right now. Okay. Alright, that's good enough. Now we draw back. Scan. Quick, draw some scans. We're gonna do it every time. Shit, this is memory. I'm gonna have to set up memory. I don't want to be doing high-speed shit. Draw some scans. Off the speed! You know what? No, we're turning back on just to do basic attacks. What did we learn?
Absolutely nothing.
No, we learned something because Quistis only smacked herself in the face once with her whip. I'm gonna take a moment to just appreciate how beautiful this road is. And if you can believe it, I don't know if you've seen the PS4 thing for Final Fantasy VII, but it looks worse. Like, I don't know if you've seen Final Fantasy VII on PS4, but it looks worse. Burn you! Burn him!
You like the original Final Fantasy VII?
Yeah, back when they made it for the N64, but then put it on the PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
This looks almost like the New Threat mod, only, like, the models look correct. What's with the high encounter rate? Oh, it's so chubby. We're gonna steal the shit out of it. Ooh, you got thunder. Ooh, we're stealing those. Drive in, we're stealing a whole bunch of thunders.
Remember, Tony, so just doing brawl while you might want to switch your cursor system to memory.
Yeah, to memory, yeah, I forgot to do that. I mentioned in the previous fight. Take all the thunders! Be thunderstruck! I mean, hell, if I had set it to, if I said it's memory, maybe Quistis wouldn't have smacked herself in the face with her own whip. Three cures. Come on, Paul. You can draw better than that. I believe in your artistic ability. Or maybe it's the drain damage. Oh, not that. Oh. Alright, cool. That's a success! Oh, we leveled up! Wait, Quistis learned blue magic? What? Are the 3 exclamation points necessary? Is it that exciting that you learned Ultra Waves?
I mean, yeah, kinda.
I don't think it is. Okay, now where the fuck am I? What is going on with this camera? Okay, now my junction. Magic. Thunder. There, now he has a higher magic stat. I know how this works. Junction. Magic. Spirit. We'll go with Cure. Can she still cast Cure? While it's junction?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Config memory. Back up that battle speed. The camera will always be moving. I want to get motion sickness from my fights. Let's make sure this is all gonna go nice and smooth before I go in that fire cavern. Oh, it brought a bug. It brought 2 bugs with it. Oh, we're screwed. Oh, look how fast that is. How do I target all of them? Ah, I hit triangle. What does that do? Oh, it skips. Is there no way to target all of them?
There is, I just can't remember how to do it off the top of my head.
Boom! I love how he, like, pulls magic out of his face scar. And then the bug died. Shit. Not what I meant to do. Oh, I just maxed out everything, didn't I? Oh, I'm invincible. There's gotta be a way to do it. I know there is. The girlfriend's leveled up. Does that mean we can junction more magic? No, we cannot.
Oh,
what's the point?
Before I continue on, Tony, bring up your Guardian Forces real quick.
Oh, whoa, what is Guardian Forces? I can learn stuff. Oh,
Yeah,
he's learning summon magic.
You want to tell them specifically what they want to learn, because some things are more useful than others.
Like boost.
For
Boost is very
example,
useful.
Boost is useful. More importantly, though, you want to get the junction abilities unlocked. HP, Vitality, J.
Okay. Yeah, that way you can equip magic to stuff.
Yeah, because that'll unlock the stats you can equip magic to.
Compatibility. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave them on where they are right now.
Okay. Not the most optimal thing to do, but hey, you do you. Nathan wants to see if you can change the color of the menus.
I don't think you can. Skip.
I can quickly cover anything she might mention, Tony. The main thing to remember is that obviously every magic spell affects stats differently.
You know how to
And and the highest potency is 100 magic entity slot you're junctioning.
Yeah, like the more magic you put there, the bigger the boost.
Up to 100.
I love how she just assumes the weapon Squall has been using all his life, because he's, going at the very last minute, going into the fire cavern, and he's preceding this particular dungeon run with a encounter with his rival that results in him getting mortally wounded in the face. He clearly doesn't know how to use his weapon, which means a part of Quistis thinks that he never actually fought Cypher, he just fell on a sword. And the reason why she assumes this is because she knows I'm the one behind the wheel. I'm going to tell her I know everything about the Gunblade. She knows I'm lying, but she's going to say she was just a little concerned. Let's go, time to die. Whee! What is with their uniforms? Objective, to obtain a low-level girlfriend, a seed member must support. Are you ready? Instructor number 14. It's funny because we're currently playing Final Fantasy 14. Let's do this. We're at 10 minutes. Oh god, I can't even remember where the freak's at.
In the back of the cave.
Trying to keep me relaxed. Yeah, you're talking about the choking boys while we're doing this. I'm pretty sure there's an enemy I can control Blizzard from in here somewhere. Is it you? Can I draw Blizzard from you?
And let's say questions. You also, that also happens because most members of the opposite sex find you attractive. Squall, however, is an anime boy archetype right now, and therefore has no sexual desire in anything.
Not only that, he's edgy anime boy archetype. Because we're talking Disc 1 Squall. Disc 1 Squall could... Disc 1 Squall. Disc 1 Storm cannot give any less of a shit if he tried. Yeah, there's a treasure chest in here somewhere that gives you... there it is. Oh shit.
He needs a high-powered colonic.
Yeah, like, I'm talking industrial strength. Nope. You guys are gonna take too long. Use an ice attack for these. That would take too long. I don't have Blizzard, so that would... Oh my god.
I'd say, remember, you can't just turn off encounters at any point.
You have Blizzard, don't you? Yes! I knew it! I don't need a lot of Blizzards, I just need some. Oh wow, scanning takes a lot of time. Very weak against physical attacks, yep. Got it.
I'll be honest, I kind of forgot about the enemy encounter rate too, Nathan. But that's because very early on in the game you get Diablos to get you encounter rate back and encounter rate null. So it very quickly becomes not a problem.
We're good. Let's go play the free. Poor Quistis. She's going to spend the entire game trying to put her hair behind her ear and she will never succeed. Oh, cool. That's exactly what I don't need. Awesome. But we got some blizzards. Oh, shit. Damn it. Now, if I'm right, we have to beat him and get out of here in that time limit.
I believe so, yes.
Wait, they had to censor Siren's crotch feathers, but they couldn't censor Ifrit's crotch feathers? Then again, there's not really much to censor now, is there?
But they didn't have feathers.
No, that's just straight up pubes.
Nathan thinks you can beat him in 3 minutes. It's adorable what Nathan thinks. And as you don't forget, Shiva's also an ice summon. Hint, hint.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had Shiva. We got this. Why don't you? Don't you worry, big guy. We are just gonna spam the shit out of it.
kept the cold.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the damage is going to work out of time to summon the thing, though. Ah! Nailed it. Oh, look at the butt feathers. He's got the butt fur. Didn't receive experience because the freak just gave up. Conform. You got yourself a girlfriend. If you judge on that girlfriend, you get an elemental J. Here's an explanation on elements. We ain't got time! Skip! Oh, the timer's gone. Oh, they don't time you on your way out? Okay. I could have sworn they did.
This tutorial's our free action.
This ain't D&D anymore. What if I just hold X? Oh, we're taping the button! By the way, taking the animation with this particular monster at high speed is mesmerizing to me. Okay, we're good. Oh, I got the timing! Yay! One hit kill! Awesome! Related that. He's like the resident, like, D&D person, so he should know if tutorials actually count as a reaction. Was that a thing over here? I think it was. 400. No, this definitely doesn't look. No, this feels like a one-to-one remaster. I don't think there's a whole lot they could actually change, though, considering, you know, unless they did a Final Fantasy VII remake thing to 8, I don't think there's a whole lot they can just straight up change.
Maybe tweak some of the values for junctioning, but that's not it.
Yeah, I feel like maybe some numbers calculations got tweaked, but they couldn't just straight up change things. Otherwise it wouldn't be Final Fantasy 8 anymore. It would be Final Fantasy 5. Alright, what quest is stuck online?
Also, Tony, someone posted a Final Fantasy games in a nutshell thing, and I kind of want to read this update because I think you'll find it hilarious. So, Final Fantasy 1, 4 heroes break a time loop. Final Fantasy 2, Star Wars, where the Emperor dies, then comes back as the devil, then dies again, then becomes God, and then is killed by Obi-Wan.
Yes.
Final Fantasy 3, Paul opens by the man who had a hissy fit over his inheritance.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 4. Star Wars, but the Emperor is a space ghost on the moon.
No, that's not actually a fever dream. That's actually a reflection. Also, you are also from the moon.
Final Fantasy 5. The evil giving Triadus game level fight a confused Terran protagonist and his princesses.
I'm pulling the trigger. I
Again, it seems to me when you hear the sound effects when you pull the trigger.
Yeah, but I'm brain damaged.
Final Fantasy VI. Star Wars, but the Emperor is killed and replaced by the Joker halfway through. Racism is bad.
It really is, though. Okay, we got more summon damage. Let's get those stats.
Eco-terrorists recruit men with padded costumes, with padded resume. Discover culprit greed has caused giant meteor to be elected. Demand recount. A group of cadets find out they all live in the same opening. Everybody's you to blame. You need to be dead. Still a stupid fucking blade and whatever.
Well, you gotta
Fantasy
remember,
9.
Final Fantasy 8 came out during the whole craze of the main character is actually dead series. Because, you know, Legend of Zelda got hit with it, Final Fantasy got hit with it, even Mario Brothers got hit with it. Like, around that time period, just the main character is dead series were everywhere. Oh, I can range of Lucan. Let's see if I can fuck this up. Here we go. Ah, fuck. Sorry, red toad. Red toad. Okay. But I just red toad.
Did you screw that up or the game stopped?
No, I screwed it up.
Okay.
I screwed it up.
Star Wars, but the main characters are clones or princesses.
Wait, which one is it?
9.
The main characters are clones princesses.
Yeah.
Yeah, guess what? You get a double feature in one case because Kuja is both.
Final Fantasy X, Daddy Issues, the real sports story, with special guest Christian Guilt Complex.
Yeah, no, really though.
Final Fantasy 11, Giraffe and Fred stop the writer from erasing this game. Final Fantasy 12, Star Wars, but half the bad guys aren't actually that bad. Except Judge Bergen, that guy's a dick.
You're right, really though. No, we refer to the antagonist from 9 as Kuja. He is both a princess and a clone.
Being the chosen one will kill your dating life.
That's every Final Fantasy.
13, specifically. Final Fantasy 14, Heroes save the world from bad gameplay and bugs. And Final Fantasy 15, a bachelor party goes very badly.
Yeah, right. Who does not notice? Look how poly that fucking cave entrance is.
Oh god, someone tacked on a couple more. Final Fantasy 10 too. J-Pop star saves the world from an emo ghost.
No, really, that's all it is. That's the entirety of 10-2. That's not actually a joke. Like, all those other ones are obviously jokes, but in 10-2's case, no, that is literally the game. I am not shitting you.
I know you're not. It just sounds so lame when you say it out loud.
You don't even have to say it out loud for it to sound lame. You could not say it at all, and it would still sound lame. At any point in time, I can, like, just look at you and say, that sounds lame. And whether or not you know it, I'm just saying that in response to the fact that 10-2's plot was lame. But yet, I still play the shit out of 10-2. I love 10-2. Alright, where's that other break at? There it is. Let's see if this Ultra Wave is definitely worth the 3 exclamation points. It very much was. Kudos to you, Lucis. However, because you are a blue mage, you're not actually referred to as a living human being. You're basically subhuman. But, you know, kudos on you for being able to do a thing. We can zoom way out.
Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns. God is a dick, and so is everyone else.
And
Kingdom Hearts.
massively pretentious.
Disney characters learn Ultra Instinct through the power of friendship. Alright, I assume...
Oh yes, taking care of your girlfriend. This is something you have to watch out for. Oh, this is the thing I've already been doing. Yeah. Skip.
Okay. So, apparently this is going to be a Final Fantasy 9 meme. Someone else again posted this in a comment. Really, Nathan? What are you talking about? The script of Final Fantasy 8 is sublime. It's truly a work of art.
Now this right here is a work of art. I love BPS1. Never change.
So it's like FF9's more like, Monkey Clone and his merry band of rejects stop evil David Belly from starting the war to end all wars in the Tower of Trance. Type story into playonline.com for more information. Which, according to everyone else on Reddit, is a very hilarious joke at Nine's expense.
But yeah, see, a lot of people like to mock Final Fantasy IX's pretty much everything without actually experiencing Final Fantasy IX.
Now, apparently this has something to do with marketing at the time. Some kind of ridiculous strategy guide thing.
I'm gonna open all your doors. Why won't this one open? Yes, because I have a bug card now. Bring it.
Because it's one way, Tony.
Shit. Let's do this. I can do this. I can do this.
Like I said, apparently quite a few people on Reddit found that pretty funny, so I don't know.
Yeah, but that's Reddit, though.
This guy, Brady Games, one of the worst strategy guide I've ever seen. I remember back when I had dial-up, it took me 20 minutes to access that website. A couple other people saying, yeah, that was really bad. That was the last guide I ever bought. I liked 8 strategy guide, I liked 10, I liked 12, but the 9 strategy guide was a rip-off. Oh. Apparently something stupid with the 9 strategy guide. Tony, did you do it dumb? Tony, did you do it dumb?
Well, I lost the Ifrit card already. Wow.
Oh,
I've never played this card game again. I got a trophy for it.
Trophy for the, yeah.
They gave me a trophy for losing Ifrit minutes after getting him.
Just losing a rare card in general. In fact, the Triple Triad
is judging me negatively.
In fact, the Triple Triad storyline requires you to lose rare cards in a specific order to advance it.
Why?
Because...
Keep trying to stop being bad. Nathan, I don't have enough years in my life. Where am I going? Oh, yeah,
Triple Triad's not even that fucking complicated a game.
No, but you see, it's everyone else who sucks. Why can't I just take the short way around? Why do I have to take the long way? Ah! Ah! I love seeing Squall run at high speed, but Hey, what are you guys talking about? You know what? Whatever.
The Vegeta excuse.
High speed walking Squall is basically what I need in my life right now. Oh, it's nice of Squall to have his coffin right there in his bedroom. Forget it. I don't want my uniform. Really? That's his uniform? I don't remember this outfit at all. But this must be the uniform he has to wear whenever he goes into his Gundam. His Gundam Seed.
That's his cadet uniform, Tony. The uniform you're thinking of is the one after he already gets his commission.
How do I leave? Oh.
Through the door. Also, someone made a full map of the overworld traffic and all the stuff on it, so I may be referencing that at certain points, depending on how far we get into the story.
That's his last name? Dinched? Dinked? Dinched?
Yeah, Zildink.
Zildingus. Alright. Can't I switch?
Explains what, Nathan?
See, this is why no one likes you, Zell. You spend your free time posing for non-existent cameras while punching the air.
Oh, she has a hoverboard, and I want it.
Yeah, because he uses the Blitz inputs.
Yep.
Although, Zell is also considered less than human, because he dared to name one of his attacks Booyah.
Punch Rush, Booyah, Heel Drop, Mock Kick, Burning Rave, Dolphin Blow.
Don't name. Like, Punch Rush is okay. Mock Kick is okay. But don't name your attacks Booyah. Only villains do that.
And Cyborg.
Okay, wait. So if I put it on automatic, that means he'll just randomly fire out one of those?
Yeah, he'll just go until the time limit stops. But sometimes he'll also just sit there. Auto does Limit Break stuff okay, but not perfect.
Wait a minute. I figured it out. The reason why Zell hates Cypher so much is because Cypher gave everyone in this penitentiary face scars but Zell. So Zell, to make up for this, got a tattoo on the side of his face to make up for the fact he never got a scar. We weren't fighting, we were training. You see, if we were fighting, we would actually be hurting one another and we would be bleeding. But because we weren't hurting one another or bleeding, we were simply training. Quest actually, peeled off her scar, and some say she uses it as a whip.
And Renoa wasn't in the seed program, Nathan.
Yeah, Renoa wasn't part of the seed thing.
She's a civvy.
That's also why she doesn't get a Gundam. Renoa is the Lacus of the team. No, she didn't date him, she dated his face scar. All I have to do is ignore him. Oh my god, who said that? Was that Zell? I thumbed past it too quickly. He also said to ignore. What is the strategy of this school?
Yeah, Zell said that.
If you are mortally wounded with a blade attached to a handle when the trigger is being pulled, he pulled that trigger. He took the shot, and he tried to murder me dead. He tried to shoot me with a sword, and everyone tells me the best reaction you can have to this guy stabbing you in the face is to ignore him. We could have prevented all of Final Fantasy XIII if Lightning had simply ignored God. But she did ignore God, so her sister is now a rock. It's all her fault. No, her sister is not a rock. She is the rock. Oh, that's all caps, an exclamation point, and a question mark. Yes, Cypher was literally brooding just off screen waiting to be called in. Oh my god, look at Raijin's arms. Oh my god, look at Raijin's everything. Just look at Raijin's model.
What about his model?
I don't know why, I just love it. He looks like he belongs in JoJo. He looks like he's a pillar man who escaped and got pants. It turns out...
Awaken my disciplinary committee.
I hate it when people wish me luck. Yeah, because whenever people wish him... Well, you know what? No. No, I cannot... I choose to believe, because of that particular character model, that Raijin has very shitty thighs. He has the worst thighs. So he was actually mocked, and he was booted out of the Pillarmen. So he came to this penitentiary, covered up his legs with the baggiest pants he could find, and then hung out with Cypher because he looked like lonely as fuck. Save those words for a bad student that needs them. Okay, good luck, Cypher. This is why everyone loves you, Quistis. What are you, Chris Jericho now? A list? What is it? The number of people he's going to put in the walls of Cypher. You're all assigned to Squad B. That's right, Cypher. No, everyone in this squad is Squad B except for Cypher. You will always be Squad A. Because you are the only person here who really is a total A. I'm calling you an ass. Why is Fujin and Raijin even a part of this meeting?
Nathan wants you to hold your nose while you read Cypher's lines. Alternatively, read it in the Superboy Prime voice.
I gotta say, as much as I love Sid, this is probably his least impressive appearance until Final Fantasy XIII turned him into a sissy anime boy. A through D. Oh yeah, don't I have to do this like really fast or something? I love how he's just casually telling people, by the way, you're going to a war zone. You might die. Your friends might die. None of you may come back from this. You could arrive, get off the boat, shout out your battle cry, and immediately get shot to the head by a sniper. Doesn't that sound like fun, kids? Yeah. Or else they get bombed. Yeah. Yeah, you could arrive in the battlefield and just explode. You will never know glory. You will never see your enemy. You will never be remembered. You are a drone. And you will die a drone. Doesn't that sound like fun, kids? Don't worry, everyone gets to bring their own packed lunch from home. Oh wait, you live here. In other words, all of you get to carry this, what are they called? These MRE blocks. I know, by that I don't mean they're like a nutrient brick. I mean, no, it's an actual brick. Made of clay. Should you fail, those members shall get the job done. They always do. It's one less worry on your mind. Just watch out for snipers. If you see a red dot, duck. The person behind you will take the shot for you. The Elite Mercenary Force Seed. Learn from them, obey their commands, and accomplish the mission. Prove yourself worthy of becoming a member of... Okay, I need to know, why is the D capitalized? Do they ever explain why the D is capitalized, or is it just like a visual thing?
Hey look! Zell has a hoverboard!
Fair point. See, he did the animation again. Every time he does that animation, I just imagine Sid mentioning some terrible horror of war. Like, by the way, we just found out our enemies are using biological weapons. Doesn't that sound fun? Oh no! They got to Sid! Oh no! He... Right before our very eyes. I'm so sorry. I was mocking him so much, and then he just like, you know what? Fuck it. He just committed suicide right there, and he became a JPEG. I'm so sorry, Sid. We've yet to have a gunblade specialist in Seed. Wait, hasn't Cypher been a part of this unit for years? Yeah, like I said, we have yet to have a gunblade specialist. I'm just gonna call them CDs now. Let's get a move on. Sid is dead. Let's get going, Squall. It's okay. He'll be remembered as a JPEG. What kind of door is that? Yeah, now it sounds like an actual door. Ooh, that model just got dragged off the side of the screen there. Squeaky tires means you're a bad driver. No, Zell, I'm not dropping my pants. Back off. Zell, sexual harassment. Zell, stop it. There. Scrooge? What kid says Scrooge? Was that a thing I missed? I legitimately don't remember him ever saying Scrooge.
There, you just missed it.
Hang on, I gotta zack a little bit. I could have swore he just clubbed Squall on the side of the head.
No, that's just the pixels bugging you.
Chicken wuss. Okay, let's take a moment to appreciate that moment right there. Quistis did more to reprimand Cypher for calling Zell a chicken wuss than she did to reprimand him for mortally wounding Squall's face. Is chicken wuss so violent a term that gets more of a reaction out of her than permanent facial injury?
I mean, what is a chicken anyway? Really? I really expect to see a chicken.
It's like a horse bird but smaller.
Yeah, see, David gets it. It was just a training exercise, Tony.
But chicken wuss is something serious? Your future, considering this is Final Fantasy, considering she was the first female character you interacted with, she is either your love interest or a main antagonist. Go ahead. dead, Squall. Toss that coin. I didn't notice anybody. I was too busy working my short skirt.
Also, Tony, officially speaking, no, there is no reason why.
No reason why the D isn't capitalized?
Yes. There's no official source explaining why.
So it's just a visual thing.
Pretty much.
I choose to believe it's because everyone in Seed has such a big dick that they have to capitalize the D, just to make sure everyone knows. The guy who just reached puberty in my squad. Oh, they're gonna let me drive. Oh, why?
Because it's a skill you need to learn.
And those two people are dead. Bam! Squeaky tires, you're stuck in driving.
Or you need your brakes checked.
Come on, kids! Don't you want to go and start up World War II? No, I want to explore. They're actually gonna let me. Hurry up, Squall! Hang on, I saw a draw point back there.
No, but really though.
What's going on in here? Who are you? These ghosts are from Galbadia. Welcome to the Balm Hotel. Nah, I'm browsing. Save point. That book is a model, it's probably animated. Oh! So what did that do? I just didn't realize I'm going to be able to cheat in finding whatever those books are, because everything around me is a JPEG, but those books are actually models, and they just stick out like a sore thumb. There it is. Ooh, thunder! Thunder! Thunder squalls! Oh! Oh, that was scary. Ah, shit! Oh, come on! I've been screwed enough by Cypher. I should be able to get the revolver. Oh, whoops, I already used the spiderweb. My bad. Is it just me, or does this look eerily like Final Fantasy X architecture? What is even going on in any of this? That's neat. That's neat. Wait. What's the point? What is Timbermate? What is that?
It's a weapon magazine.
That's Zell's room? Wait, this is Zell's house? Zell has a house? They allow him indoors?
I mean, he's not a blue mage.
Well, this is Quiz's house, because I see fish on the wall. They did not fish those fish. She literally barfed them up. Well, you see, here's the thing about this town. Actually, it has no point at all, because all the buildings are rounded.
What are you talking about? It's got quite a few points in it.
Wow, she's really mad, isn't she? To the vessel, now! Yeah, she's mad because I kept exploring the town instead of getting on the boat. The problem team, Squad B? Wait. How can there be like a stigma against Squad B if this is like our first outing?
Because it's fucking Cypher.
Hi, Quistis. Hi, Shoe. Where's your buddy Boot? I could have swore Squall just flipped her off. I love how everyone has to wear their cadet uniforms, but Cypher is such a failure that they don't even bother. Like, don't worry, God, you're not gonna pass. You're fucking Cypher. Don't even worry about getting your cadet uniform out.
But the funny thing is, if I remember correctly, he does, and like I said, he's wearing his uniform under the jacket. Under the trench coat.
I don't believe he is. I think he's wearing his slug.
Yeah, I think it might be. I think colors. I think it's just the colors that throw me off.
I'm probably gonna go through Dalit and then call it.
Okay.
And call it Dalit.
Anyways, yeah, that's probably
the G Army? What is this? What is with this game and having a word and then a letter, or a letter and then a word? Making the landing on Lappin Beach. Hopefully we don't get blown up or shot by snipers when we arrive there, because we probably will, and you might all die. Except for you, Cypher, because you suck at everything, even dying.
No, but really though, Tommy.
And now for a commercial break. What are we supposed to do? Oh, I don't know. 2 of you are carrying swords with guns attached to them. 1 of you punches shit. Maybe you should go and shoot, stab, and or punch shit. Sounds boring. You're going to a school to become a soldier. You are being instructed to go to a battlefield and do soldier things. If this is boring to you, maybe you should follow your true passion and go knit something.
Or go bully school children.
He already does that. I mean, after all, every now and then he does come across a mirror.
No, I'm talking like go somewhere else. Maybe like find somewhere in the middle of a town where everyone just beats each other with Nerf bats.
Until that one spiky-haired kid showed up and just fucked his day up. I love how whenever he points out doing all the little dirty work and it like makes you shut up, like that was some kind of big reveal. Like we figured this was going to be anything but just us going in and doing mop-up work. Obviously that's going to be the case. It's not some kind of secret. It's nothing, Baka. We're not miserable pants, dude. You just have to bring his fist to literal gunfights. That That's right, we're PG-13 now. I can call you a fucking bastard. Outside is. Cypher Senpai, help me! I don't know where outside is. Oh, there it is, apparently. That's a cool visual. Very long section, is it?
Not quite, not long, but not short either.
That's gotta be fucking worthless. Why would you stand outside with all that wind and put an overlay on the fucking picture? Past security walls. The boats can just drive through them. Cypher, can you? Well, you can, but that's pointless. Pretty sure it's pointless. Because he's not in the party for very long. And, no, they're not, Cypher is not Snow, but, Cypher does pass on his jacket to Snow.
So that means Cypher Trenchcoat gives him superpowers too, because I can buy that.
Yes, yeah,
that... he was able to beat Odin.
No, he was able to beat Odin because he's living on a banana peel. So, like, where are all the enemies? I'm totally a soldier. Like, for real though.
Anyways, get going, Tony. The game is actually judging you.
Right now?
Yes.
Oh shit, it's gonna judge me bad. There we go. I could cheat. Like, have infinite health and limit breaks and shit. Squad A is doing all the work, then why am I the one that's doing all the fighting? Squad A is just following me. Well, the reason why Cypher has no weight to his swing is because he's using a broadsword defense. not saying he's doing a very good job at it either. Now, I'm not supposed to talk to people, right? I'm just supposed to push through.
She does further up there.
Yeah, I think I lose Cypher and something doing. I think Cypher runs off. They try to follow after him. Wait, what good does it? Well, but that's what he pointed to, though. He pointed at that road and said, I want you to scope for enemies. I go up that road, and they're like, not that road, the other that road. That's a doggo. Yes, we're training doggos. We're just letting them all go. Well, Cypher doesn't fight dirty, it's just that he just never washes. Also, why, Cypher, is your belt line so high? swords, the Gulbending soldiers are currently with the engine blade.
Hmm.
Oh, 3 of them!
I don't think you have to rush getting up to the end of this area, but you do have to rush coming back.
Learn boost. Why is there a monster nest in your communications tower? Wait, is EXP an actual in-lore thing?
Sort of, kind of, shut up.
No, I can't just let that go.
He knows about time fits, okay?
Use squeeze attacks.
Let's see, resist the fire. Use caution when it's HP or low, Tony.
When it's HP or low.
Which is correct, but still off what you said.
Yeah, 10 points. Oh no, it's giving Cypher squeeze. Cypher, I will let you have a turn as soon as you explain to me how AXP acts as an in-lore existing concept. Until you explain it to me, you get a turn. Come on. Better hurry. Oh, too late. You suck, Cypher.
Except no, it isn't, Nathan. It's just one of those things with the game mechanic where they're trying to tell you about game mechanics and they're integrating it not so well into the actual game.
Wait, so that's actually a real thing? Like whoever gets the final blow gets extra experience?
Fuck if I know.
I feel like it's something important to know. Oh no, that guy is wearing red.
Yeah, but I haven't played this game in like 5-6 years, so...
Quick, set him on fire. Oh my god. I did not know. Holy shit! Okay! I might be turning off encounters. Oh, there's 2 of them? Oh. Oh
no. Remember, Guardian Forces are group hitting attacks. You can keep using summons. It's just that summons have their own health bar while you're in the middle of killing, and then if it runs out, then reviving them's kind of a pain.
have that shitload of HP?
Yes.
I thought that was just like a boss counter thing.
Yep.
Draw failed. Draw the other one, asshole.
This is before the AI was smart enough to pick the other target.
Holy, fucking 7 could.
I think it did. I could be wrong. Fair enough. I kind of want some of your brain power for the next boss fight anyway.
Zill's not even trying to hide, come on.
The next save point should be in that building over there, if I remember correctly.
First real battle. I've been fighting soldiers up to this point, and giant snake monsters. Do they not count? I love battles. I fear nothing. Oh yeah. I gotta pinch my nose. Hang on.
The way I look at it, as long as you make it out of the battle alive, you're one step closer to fulfilling your dream.
What's your dream?
You have one too, don't you?
Yes. Sorry, I'm gonna pass on the subject. Don't let me in on it too. Let you in on what?
Mind your own business, bitch. What's the matter? Sweating blind?
And then he punches Mother Earth right in the tit. There you are. Behold. Sylphie is the character who has the shortest lifespan in Final Fantasy, for she died in her own intro. That's the thing. This isn't actually a, the theory isn't actually about Squall dying, you know, him being the character who's living all this in a dream or anything. No, this is actually Sylphie died. So she imagined a great adventure where she doesn't fall off cliffs. That way she can just proceed to fall off cliffs.
One of these days, I'm going to tell you about my romantic dream.
You can stop that right now.
Never.
And then she died. Splat! Apparently the video died.
That video's fine on my end. Try.
You're not gonna jump off. Why can't we jump off? She did it. We can do it too. Whee! What was the point?
Come on, chicken wuss. One-way shortcut.
Is everyone equipped to GF? I mean, you ain't gonna get very far if you don't have your girlfriend with you. doesn't Selfie have any magic? I've been drawing with her non-stop. It's funny because I haven't.
That, Nathan, is a trick question.
No, I have not. Selfie likes him big. Hey! I love that's the first thing she says. She screams at him in all caps. And he still just turns around and walks away. He's like nopes right out of that shit. Can't blame you, Cypher. Did he go up? No, Squall, he went to the left. He became the draw point. I'm blind. Well, we'll give it the Selfie. That explains why she keeps falling over cliffs. Ah, shit.
Nathan is apparently feeling bad for you.
Great. That guy has a sword. Quick, let's either punch him in the face, or we can hit him with sticks.
I always check your button and check the time to put it.
She only breaks out the jump rope when she really needs to fight the key.
Well, at least you seem to have gotten the hang of Renzo Kuchen timing.
No, I got the timing down for Ren.
Right, you know what I mean.
Okay, I gotta stop there because I'm kind of fading in and out. Okay.
That's fine. I'm not lasting long myself. Well, we can continue this tomorrow. You're right before the second boss.
I'll say it one more time because I do that.
Good call.
Laters.
Yeah. Good night, all.